It's the NFL on EA Sports. Another exciting matchup just moments away now as we join you from Heinz Field. And we welcome you all with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting ready for a hot one. It is warm. We can feel it up here in the open-air booth. How do these teams deal with that? Because you got to stay hydrated, obviously.
You do, and it all starts early in the week. If you're trying to hydrate today, it's too late. You got to be careful of the cramps, the things that will take them out of the game, the dehydration, the fatigue that'll creep in. The trainers, they're going to get some extra work in this one.
And we're all set to go here and ready to rock. And on the return, he's able to get it to the 27-yard line there. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They're led onto the field by a man who needs no introduction, Ben Roethlisberger.
An absolute prototype for what you draw up as a big, strong quarterback that has to stay in the pocket and make big throws with people all around him and even hanging on him, and still has that type of strength to get the ball downfield. Ben Roethlisberger, an absolute rock in the pocket, but he also can escape and make big plays that way as well.
And the defense gets to him for the sack. Second and long here. Shotgun formation. And it is complete. He caught it. And there's the tackle, but there's also a first down for the offense.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot that makes sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
Getting set on first down. And they'll go play action. And he wrangles in the football for a nice grab. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Without a doubt, a true number one receiver. It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat them.
And the starting lineups brought to you by Gatorade. Gatorade, the sports fuel company. A play fake here. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
Michael Bennett is one of the best pass-rushing defensive linemen in the game. Normally plays defensive end, but when they go to those nickel packages and he works inside, look out, offensive guards. You've got a problem.
Two yards to go here on third down. The give is to Bell. And give the tackle there to Earl Thomas.
1 yard loss on the play.
Punt coming up here after the failed third down run attempt. So a nice chunk of yardage there before he's taken down to the ground. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And when I think of Russell Wilson, I think not just of the big plays that he's made, and those are considerable, but when they were made. 4th and 26 in a Big Ten championship game against Michigan State when he was with Wisconsin. A big completion helped lead his team to a victory. A big fourth down throw for a touchdown in an NFC Championship game against the San Francisco.
That is a Seattle Seahawks touchdown.
So the first drive of the game goes to the offense. They take it downfield and score. The defensive coordinator is waiting for his troops to get to the sidelines so they can reassess what they talked about to start the game. They wanted to set the tone. Instead, the offense did that.
And a point after try forthcoming. And he adds the point after. In the kickoff team, they all appear set. And the kick return is stopped right there at the 20. And a nickel back on the field for the D. They'll operate from the gun. And he makes the catch. The tackle is made by Sherman. Quarterback and receiver on the same page, and they beat the man coverage.
Sometimes you get too aggressive as a defense. You go into man coverage. That means you've got to win at the line of scrimmage yourself. On that play, the offense did.
And the receivers bunched up. Looking for the play-action pass. Unable to hit his man there, and it falls to the ground.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Third down. They'll hand it off to Le'Veon Bell. And a really nice game.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game, trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
And on first down, the give is to Bell, to the left side. And he's brought down by Wagner. Explosive run by Le'Veon Bell, and an explosive player is Le'Veon Bell.
The more he touches it for his team, the better off that they are. Doesn't matter whether he's running it or catching it. Le'Veon Bell, always a threat to go the distance.
So a nickel formation here for the defense. They'll hand it off to Le'Veon Bell. And across midfield they go as the offense now works in enemy territory.
Brandon, that's a body blow type of a run. The type of run that if you keep getting them and accumulating them throughout the game, that'll really wear a defense down as we get to the fourth quarter.
Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense. The give is to Bell. Gets some yards, not a whole lot there.
As this game continues, the offensive line has to do a better job of creating space for the running back.
Defense has to stand tall here, 3rd and 1. Here's the give, looking for some space in the middle of the line.
That's what the offense would call a hard, dirty run. Everyone knew it was coming, but they still found a way to pick up the first down.
"25% of the way home in regulation." First quarter over. We'll have the second quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll be back after this. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back here, everybody, to the NFL on EA Sports, and we are witnessing a defensive showdown. Not a whole lot of offense. Let's see if that changes going forward. And on first down, they'll hand it off to Le'Veon Bell. Wagner is there for the stop.
This is old school football. Run it, keep possession, keep it moving, keep the clock going. I love this kind of game.
And on first down, the give is to Bell. And he picks up 5.
And many use the running game like boxers do. Body blow after body blow after body blow. You may not get what you want early, but those add up, and by the fourth quarter, you could break a big one.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. They'll hand it off to Le'Veon Bell. Coverage there in a hurry, and down he goes immediately.
The defense did a good job containing the run there and holding them to a short gain.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Shotgun snap here. Throws for the sideline, and he hauls it in.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Out comes the field goal unit now. And the kicker converts to give 3 points to his team.
Let's just make this one short and snappy. Good snap, hold, and kick. And 3 points goes on the board.
Everyone getting lined up, and it looks like we are just about set to rock. And he's brought down right around the 23. That's where the return ends. Getting set on first down. Here's the give. And he looks for some space on the left side here. Evading the would-be tackler. Touchdown, Seahawks.
What a tremendous play. Everything came together. The blocking downfield, the running back's vision. He gets to the end zone, and guess what he does? Congratulates everyone else on his offensive unit, thanking them for getting him there.
Point after try here. And the PAT goes through the uprights. And we are teed up and ready to go. And he's going to go ahead and take a knee here and bring it out to the 20. First and 10. The handoff, up the gut he goes. And there to bring him down this time is Chancellor.
And typically the defenders are the ones that dish out the punishment. On this one, we see the runner do exactly that with a perfectly legal, well-executed stiff arm. Oh yes, it's still in the game.
Second and a short one. They'll try the run. And he's hit right away. Nice job on the ground there, and the sticks will move.
And he should be patting his offensive lineman on the back right now. They created a nice space for him to run through.
And on first down, catches the snap out of the gun. And it is caught. And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number one.
People like to see sacks and big hits in the open field, but sometimes the bend and don't break philosophy works awfully well for a defense. They still have to find a way to score points. And as long as you're not giving those up, you're doing just fine.
Second down and 5. Shotgun snap. Goes right side, and it's thrown incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Now the offense in that middle ground here on third down. 3rd and 5. The snap from the gun. Throws to his right, and it's complete. Has some room. On the stop, it's Cam Chancellor.
Before every game, the receivers envision themselves making big plays, catches, long runs. Well, it just happened there. But sometimes when you look at the big board and you slow your feet down, keep running. That's why it was caught.
And now a first down following that long gain. Shotgun formation. And that is the second time in this game he's been brought down behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line. The snap from the gun. He brings it in for the catch. And there to bring him down this time is Chancellor.
In this situation, an aggressive defensive play caller may attack here. He wants to hold this team out of the end zone and not give them any hopes that they can make a comeback.
So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. And on third down, from the gun. And it's caught. And that tackle right there is going to bring up fourth down. And the defensive unit is going to take a timeout here and get together to discuss some things. And we're back, so the defense got a bit of a blow and now readies here for the next play. And after seeing that play develop, the quarterback probably wishes his receiver probably just would have dropped it.
Yeah, Brandon, you're right. One of the few times that a quarterback wouldn't mind having his completion percentage hurt.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
And on 1st and 10 now. And the big tight end shifting around. Takes the snap out of the gun. Tosses left side. Nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And on 2nd and 10 now. They'll operate from the gun. Tried to fit it in, but could not. Incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. From the shotgun. And the Steelers are in for the touchdown. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
And the extra point attempt forthcoming. And the extra point kick is good. And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. And the return goes to the 26-yard line that time. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. And he's able to bring it in. 3 yards there on that play. And here the offense is going to burn a timeout. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Now it's 2nd and 7. And he's able to haul it in.
That one was whistled in there. If you're a receiver, you have to get your hands on it so it doesn't get to your body because that one is going to hurt.
And on first down, shotgun formation. And he unloads this deep, and that one almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Second down and 10. Here they go back to the air. Deep ball here by Wilson. Incomplete. Really good coverage that time. So they test out the secondary with a deep ball, but the defense wins this round.
And everything looked right. Beautiful throw, just unable to connect.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. Taken down for the sack. Whistle blows, timeout. The defense is going to take it, get together, and talk things over. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So a big third down sack, and now that forces a punt. And picks up some nice yardage. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And that's the third time he's been brought down for a sack. And the offensive side, they're going to stop the game with a timeout.
In the NFL, the blindside protector for a quarterback is often his best friend and most valuable lineman. On that play, didn't live up to the billing, and the quarterback took the hit.
So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. Second down and 12. And he's brought down by Wagner. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And before the second half gets underway, here are the numbers from the first half. And the kicker is set. We're just about ready. Halftime over. Time for quarter number 3, and play resumes. Down to a knee he goes, and the pigskin will come out to the 20 to start this football game. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Play action, and an underneath throw this time. Taken to the ground, but not before a good pickup for the offense.
As a defender, you're never crazy about a completion, but anything that doesn't result in a first down, you're going to be happy about. The key is to make sure it stays that way all game long. No missed tackles that turn into big plays.
Second down at 6. Moving to the left side. Tackle made by Mitchell.
It's not something you see on every play, but when a runner gets the opportunity to fire a stiff arm, meaning taking his hand and putting it out on a defender and then extending it to create space between him and the defender in order to gain additional yardage, it's an excellent play when used correctly.
And they'll set up out of the pistol. They'll put it in the belly of the running back. And it's a fumble. Touchdown, Steelers.
how fast things change. The offense looked like they were getting ready to score. Instead, the ball goes in the other direction, and the defense puts points on the board.
And now they try for the PAT conversion. And the extra point try is converted. In the kickoff team, they all appear set. He's going to elect to run this one out. And the return will get him right around the 19-yard line that time. And defensively, they're going to split the field into quarters. They'll operate from the gun. And he's able to haul it in. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. And a good chunk of yardage there.
Really nice setup by the runner. Actually got the defender off balance, and then he fires out a stiff arm to allow him to pick up additional yardage.
See what they can do here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap here. Sideline toss. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
The defense holds serve there on the incompletion, and now the special teams unit out for the punt.
Punt down at the 46-yard line.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. The give is to Bell. On the stop, it's Cam Chancellor.
That's a fine job by the defense, limiting the offense and putting them in a tougher situation.
So it's 2nd and 8. Brings it in. He's wrangled down.
Brandon, that's a good job by the defense. They gave up a completion, but they got the stop short of the 1st down marker.
Tough spot for the offense. 3rd and 8. Catches the snap out of the gun. This time over the middle, and he brings it in. And the Steelers are in for the touchdown.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
And they'll line up now for the extra point. And they cap the touchdown with the extra point. Everyone getting lined up, and it looks like we are just about set to rock. So he'll take the gamble and run it out. And there's a flag on the field. And nice field position as the offense will come out for the first drive.
Personal foul. Clipping. Receiving team. First down.
So 1st and 10. This time a handoff. Running up the middle. And he's brought down by Cameron Hayward.
And finally, the defense gets a chance to be excited. But all game long, they've struggled to contain this runner.
So 2nd and 10 here. Shotgun snap. Caught. Tackled down at the 27. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
A pistol look this time. And it's a handoff. Right side run. The tackle by Lawrence Timmons.
No matter how you view this call, you have to call him gutsy because everyone's saying pass the ball in this situation, but they had the courage to decide to run it in a tough situation.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. The snap from the gun. And it's complete. And a huge chunk of yardage. So that does it for 3 quarters of action. The final quarter, the 4th, will be coming up after this timeout. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back as we get set to resume play here in the next quarter. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. And he brings it in for the catch.
In this spot, they have to look at the plays that have worked well for them throughout the game. Dial one of those up now to get into the end zone. Once that occurs, now you lean on your defense to try and get the ball back for you for one last effort.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And the give. So he's finally brought down, but not before a really good game.
The draw was called on that play. You're always looking to do that when you think the defense is expecting pass and puts on a heavy rush. In a perfect world, the defense overcommits, and you find plenty of room right up the middle.
Here we go for second down. They'll try the handoff up the middle. Tackle made by Mitchell.
Brandon, in trying to get back into this game, it's really simple math. 6 trumps 3 every single time. A field goal won't help them on the scoreboard or psychologically.
From the 4-yard line, it's first and goal now. And he tosses it. And this play will lose yards.
And typically the defenders are the ones that dish out the punishment. On this one, we see the runner do exactly that with a perfectly legal, well-executed stiff arm. Oh yes, it's still in the game.
Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. It's a handoff this time to the right side. And that was his first carry of the day.
It's not something you see on every play. But when a runner gets the opportunity to fire a stiff arm, meaning taking his hand and putting it out on a defender and then extending it to create space between him and the defender in order to gain additional yardage, it's an excellent play when used correctly.
So still 7 yards to go here on third down. It's third and goal. They set up the play fake. And he brings it. And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps a good start.
A start that was sorely needed because this team looked like they might be out of this one, but getting a touchdown, getting back into it, gives them hope as they move forward.
So they're in for 6. Let's see if they can make it 7. The PAT is up, and the PAT is good. And we are teed up and ready to go. And in the end zone, he'll take it, and he won't return it. So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock.
Really nice setup by the runner. Actually got the defender off balance, and then he fires out a stiff arm to allow him to pick up additional yardage.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And here we are now at the 2-minute warning. Charles and I will be back in just a moment. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. They'll hand it off to Le'Veon Bell. Wagner is there for the stop. And they're going to take a timeout here to stop the clock. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
And typically the defenders are the ones that dish out the punishment. On this one, we see the runner do exactly that with a perfectly legal, well-executed stiff arm. Oh yes, it's still in the game.
Third and 8. They'll go on the ground. And now it is 4th down after that stop. And this timeout to conserve time here, that's why they take the TO. Stop. And this timeout to conserve time here, that's why they take the TO. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So the running attempt fails them, and now they will have to punt it away.
It's not something you see on every play, but when a runner gets the opportunity to fire a stiff arm, meaning taking his hand and putting it out on a defender and then extending it to create space between him and the defender in order to gain additional yardage, it's an excellent play when used correctly.
And on 1st down, shotgun formation. Trying to complete it on the sideline. Can't connect that time. Incomplete pass. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. The snap from the gun. And that is the 2nd time in this game he's been brought down behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the gun. And once again, he goes down on the sack. The offense will operate from the pistol. And it is complete. So they will not be able to convert here on 4th down.
Plenty of credit to the defense for not giving up the 1st down, but offensive coaches will tell their receivers, you've got to know where the sticks are. Run your routes deep enough in order for us to pick that up.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. A timeout here to try to preserve the time. That's why they take the TO. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. A long way to go for the offense here on 3rd down. And they will punt it away. This is one of those where one coach, he's going to look back and say, oh, yeah, we just made enough moves to win the game. The other one's going to probably pick this one apart, isn't he?
It doesn't have to be the entire game film. They'll pick those certain plays out of the game, show them to their team, and say, see, if we correct these, we can come out on top next time.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.